In the world of music, few artists endure decades of success, but for more than 30 years, through all the ups and downs, Carly Simon has kept her fans loyal, and she's picked up a lot of new ones along the way. With countless hits to her name, singer-songwriter and music legend Carly Simon might best be described by one of her most famous songs.
Nobody does it better.
Her solo career exploded in 1971, and it's hard to say if anyone has done it better than she has. In 1973, she released a hit with just a hint of mystery. To this day, the target of the song remains a secret. The hits kept coming, 16 original albums garnering 16 Grammy nominations and 2 wins.
Guess where I am?
Oscars, too. Carly won for 1988's Let the River Run, the theme to Working Girl. Simon's life hasn't always been easy, including a very public divorce from James Taylor in the early 80s and a bout with breast cancer in the late 90s. She's even battled the fear of performing in public. But no challenge has kept her from doing what she does best.
You're the melody.
Now, at 62, Carly's done it again with a new album and a new sound.
I forgot to forget.
I love that cover.
Ooh, you are hot.
That's such a good cover. And you're styling today, Miss Carly.
I am styling. I'm styling.
Now, we made it. Yes, you are. You are rock star chic.
I bought, except for the Manolo Blahnik
Blahnik?
shoes, which I had never bought before. I'd never sort of bought into the Sex and the City thing about Manolo Blahnik.
Right.
Because I have almost osteoporosis. It's not quite. It's like that thing right under it, osteopenia.
Yeah.
And so I can't really wear high heels comfortably, but I love the way they look.
They look
So just
great
sit there.
on you.
Because you look
Sit
great.
there, don't walk.
Sit
Just
there.
sit in.
You've walked enough.
How is this new album, by the way? We just heard a little bit of it. It sounds gorgeous.
Well, what am I going to say?
Say it.
You know, I listened to it the other day. It's a departure in some ways, but the Carly voice is still there. It's quite a bit of samba in there.
Yeah.
Quite a bit of it's new themes for you too in some ways. You tell us about it.
Well, it's got sort of a couple of new themes. One is that there's an element of bossa nova and samba in it.
There you go.
Love it.
And look at her. She loves her own music. Look at her. She's bouncing.
she's like
When I play that box, I really rock. I really do. But it also has 4 songs that deal with my children. 2 are about them, and one is by Sally and the others by Ben. So there are 4 songs.
Both following
my
in their
kids
mom
are
and dad's
just,
footsteps.
Yeah, they're just, I didn't want them to, but they did.
Did you try
anyway.
to talk them out of it? Or do you think a kid just be able to decide for themselves?
I knew that the record business was going to change. Look at them there.
They're adorable, yeah.
And I knew that it was going to become much more populated, and therefore you'd go into a record store and there would be so many to choose from that you couldn't possibly single out, unless the owner of the store led you to their bin.
Exactly.
Or unless a record company really put you at the listening booth and said, go there and listen to it, or it was played in there. And radio got less and less run by the DJ. When it was DJ run, they really, you knew whose station to turn on to because you knew what their tastes were, and they all had distinctive styles. Like I remember when my records first came out, they were on WNEW-FM.
Yes,
I don't know if you
love
remember
that station. Yeah.
And there was Jonathan Schwartz, and there was Roscoe, and there was hello.
Because I ask my kids all the time, I go, who is that? Because nobody has the distinctive sound anymore.
They don't.
You knew it was you. You knew it was, just think about anybody from that era, really.
Yeah.
You knew instantly. But you do on this record, too. It's right away, it's Carly.
Well, I think that my main luck was being born with a vocal box and a head cavity that produced a certain tone, and so therefore when you turn on the record you sort of know it's me, even though sometimes I try to disguise myself.
Who you rap a little on this one?
This is one of the songs that's about Sally and Ben.
Look at the smile there, it says it all.
Carly, who do you listen to?
No one, except for myself.
She has all my records. Come on. No. Did we make a mistake? You have 30 records.
Well, I've got altogether about 35, but that includes like the duets with Frank Sinatra. That doesn't really, but I did a record with Placido Domingo. Those don't count. But then I did children's records with my sister, and I've done soundtrack albums
for films. Yeah.
Yes, about 5 of those. And I worked for Winnie the Pooh, for God's sake.
I did too. We're on that same. Take my hand out. We're on together. See, I'm a Grammy nominated. No, I'm not. She is. Those are such fun little records. Isn't it fun to do a departure like that, though, and just lose yourself to a project like that?
Well, I did the whole score for 2 movies, the Piglet's Great Adventures and the Heffalump movie. And it was so much fun. It took me 3 years to do those. I mean, because the Japanese people will send you back these extremely animated things, and you have to write the music that exactly corresponds with
what they've already done.
Yes,
that's
right.
not easy.
They won't change for you. You got to change for them.
Well, we don't want you to change, Carly. We like you just the way you are.
Thank you.
Again,
so glad you could be with us.
And again, the new CD is called This Kind of Love. You got to go out and grab it.
Just buy for the cover.
Terrific.